Alright teachers, welcome back. In this video you will learn a little bit more about Google Forms, settings, and themes. Once you have your Google Form open, go ahead and click on Settings. Under Settings we have three areas. Let's take a look at General Settings first. Up at the top you'll see Collect Email Address. If you are using Google Classroom, I definitely recommend checking this box. It will automatically collect your students' emails when they log into their Chromebook and into Google Classroom. And then if you'd like for your students to receive response receipts, which do include the answers, go ahead and check this box. That could be a great alternative to sending graded papers home. However, if you have multiple classes where students could share answers, I would leave that unchecked. Next, limiting to one response. Do you want your students to have more than one opportunity to take this quiz, or should they just take it one time? And then editing after submitting and seeing summary charts and text responses. Let's take a look next at presentation. Do you want your students to see the progress bar? I always keep that one checked. Shuffling question order, that's a great one. And we'll talk about that in some of my other videos to keep those wandering eyes from seeing other answers, and showing links to submit other responses. And for quiz settings, we've talked about this one in the other videos. You definitely want to make this a quiz and then decide when would you like to release the grade. Immediately if you've used all self-grading questions, or later if you have a few questions that you need to review before sending those back out. Okay, next take a look over here at the More section and click on Preferences. Okay, this is brand new this summer, and you can decide if you like your forms to collect all email addresses, make all questions required, and setting default question point values. This is a great new feature so that you don't have to constantly click make it required and sometimes forget. So that is a wonderful new feature there. Up next, let's take a look at our themes. We can change the colors of our quizzes. Show you just a few examples there. And you can also use themes by clicking on the little mountain picture. We'll just look at a few here. There are so many options. You could choose them to go with the time of the year or the topic of your quiz. Totally up to you. So many different options. And you're also able to upload your own photos here. So just so many different options that you can do to jazz up your quizzes and make them a little bit more interesting to look at for your kids. I'll just add one in since it's summer. Let's find a little picnic theme. Okay, that will be just right. Okay, then you just push select and it will load your theme. Take a look at the preview to see what your students will see. You'll see here they're asking for email address at the top, and again that will be automatically loaded for you for the students if they log into their own Chromebooks and in their own Google Classroom. Okay, so that's how it looks, updating the theme and using the settings. All right, well now the form is ready to be sent out to your students on Google Classroom. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to check out my next video to learn all about your self-grading answer options.